This is Football Thoughts.
Full-time score, Manchester United 1, Brighton 2. And hey, Darren Fletcher, man. Darren, you didn't do well today, man. You didn't. First off, that starting lineup that he made, not good enough in the attacking formation. You do not play Matisse Cunha and Bruno Fernandes at the same time. I'm sorry, it doesn't work. Matisse Cunha, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason Mount all at the same time. It's never gonna work, bro. It's never gonna work. And I'll tell you the reason why it's never gonna work, man. You got Matisse Cunha and Bruno Fernandes, right? Who are two attacking mavericks. Let's just say they are two like number 10s who always want to dictate the game. They always want to, how should I say, they always want to create chances, set up plays, dribble past players, take risks, basically. That's what a Maverick does. Think of Lionel Messi for Argentina. He creates chances, makes chances on the attacking force. But the thing is, if we got two players who play the same sort of profile, the attack is going to be imbalanced. And that's what happened. Matisse Cunha on the left and Bruno and Mount just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Rather have Matisse on the left, Maino in the 10, and on the right, Dogo. I get that he played Dogo in the left back, and it's nice to see Dogo in the left back, but what he did last week of playing Dogo as a right wing kind of it put more flair in our wingers in the attacking aspect of United. That's why we attacked better last week and got more goals. Sesko couldn't get any goals because there was no flair, no force, no sense of movement. Dogu does not um, provide enough flair on the wing back positions when he plays his traditional left back. When he plays on the right, he's more direct, more tenacious, more threatening. Mason Mount is not direct, not tenacious, and not threatening on the right. Ugarte, Manuel Ugarte is trash. I've said this time and game, man. You cannot play Ugarte with a technician like Kobe Mano. You make Kobe Mano look shit. Ugarte could barely complete his passes, barely could set up transition plays for the attack, barely could hold position and keep the ball because he's got no first touch. Nor does he have ball control, guys. Ugarte should never ever have played for this team. Never ever should have started for this game. And I don't think Ugarte is a starter for United. Let's just be real. Now, we got to talk about the defense because our defenders and the way we set up when we don't have the ball structurally, when we don't have the ball defensively, we look horrible. That's why Lisandro Martinez and Diego Dalot are a liability. You cannot expect Lisandro to recover fast enough because he doesn't have speed. He doesn't have the physicality to be playing the left center back role because, as you could see, Danny Welbeck molded my guy to score a brilliant finishing goal. Now Martinez is a lot of things, but not a good defender, guys. He's not a starter either. He's a bench rotational player at best because technically he's all right in the midfield and passing the ball and distributing, but he doesn't provide enough defensive awareness, not enough recovery speed, and not enough physicality to be a threat in the defense. It's almost imbalanced when we have Martinez in our defense, and Lenny Yoro has to suffer because of this man. And that first goal was because of Martinez. And the second goal was because they were using that right. Diego Dalot is finished. He should not be in this club anymore. He has been digressing and not improving every year he has played for Manchester United. There's been times where we loaned him out, we brought him back. He had a couple of good games, but he never showed consistency. And I can't wait for Mazarao, Ahmad Diallo, and Brighton Bem to come back, but especially Mazarao because Diego Dalot is trash in the right back. Too many of the instances where Gomez and Grob were utilizing the right because they could see the weaknesses in Diego Dalot. The man cannot defend for his life, people. Now, we just gotta just talk about the fact that the game in itself was trash. We were not good enough. That's why we could not score many goals. That's why we're not a threat to Brighton. Brighton, I've said this before, like they're a team that on transition are very good. So you have to set your team up very good off the ball. And the problem with this game is we once set up great off the ball. Darren Fletcher is a club ex-club player who's just here because the club know him. He's not here based on his coaching credentials. We're not even sure if he has coaching credentials. He is not here based on he's the right man for the job. He hasn't won a game in his last two games, so we know he's not the right man for the job. He is here based on merit. He's here based upon his name, and he's here because he's an ex-United supporter. And as you know, United we like giving ex-players the jobs. Like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and I believe if Ole is the coach until the permanent manager comes through, we are gonna suffer. We will because Ole is not a he's not a tactician. He's just an attacking coach with no tactics. So now with us being crashed out of the FA Cup, that just means the season is over, man. The season is done. What else are we supposed to look forward to as United supporters, huh? These guys, Ineos, might as well bring in the permanent coach because we are out of the EPL, the EFL. We are out of the FA Cup. We're not in Europe. The only thing we have to look forward to is top four. Will we get top four? Not with Darren Fletcher. If the interim boss is either Carrick or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, maybe we'll get top four. But they shouldn't be permanent managers. I suggest Ineos hire the permanent manager now so that he can focus on the training aspect and the rest of the league games. Because what else does he have to look forward to? But you guys let me know in the comments below what you thought of today's game. And until next time, people, this is Red God TV.